I've been meeting jerks all my life. Jide, a psychopath. Shay, a control freak. Wale, very selfish and proud. Emmanuel, a cheat. It looked like he was sleeping with everything on skirt. I had no idea that I was sharing him with every girl on the street of Lagos. At a certain point, I was beginning to think I was the problem. And at a certain stage, I began to believe that I had an affinity for attracting the wrong men. I've never had luck with men. Femi was the worst of them all. A narcissist and an abuser. He was an adamant person, and once he makes up his mind, nothing else can change it. The worst part of him was that he never realizes or accepts his wrongs. He felt like he was the perfect one. I managed the relationship for 3 years. Yes, that long. And when I realized that it was time to leave, I did so without hesitation. I wouldn't want to go into details as to what made me realize, because it is a deep wound I never want to open again. Never. From that time, I sealed my heart and promised myself that I was done with men. I decided to focus on my career because that was the only thing giving my life a meaning at that point. As I focused more on work, I began to regain myself. With business deals worth of millions closing successfully from left to right, life felt good again. But is that all? I walked into Dari one Saturday at the gym. There was something about him that captured my attention, and it keeps me wondering, was it his physique? Well, I guess so. But other than that, dude was really charming with his words and looks. But trust me, to run for my dear heart, I had seen shege from men, and I was not ready to distort my present man-free perfect life, as I would love to call it. I was not and never ready to start even a talking stage with another son of Eden. Never. Shola teased me all the way from the gym to our apartment, simply because of the way I cuffed him. She suggested that I was rather rude to the young man. But I told her that if there was anyone who knew about my scandal with men in details, then it would be her. The next Saturday, we went to the gym. And guess what? I met Mr. Chami again. Honestly, I don't think he was a regular, because I have never seen him before, even though I wasn't looking at the sons of Adam in my gym community. He approached me again, and I was completely surprised because I thought I had shoved him off completely. He became persistent, and I had to stop going to the gym. But that was not all. One Friday morning, I was stuck in traffic on my way to work. And when I wind down my car glasses to get a glimpse of what was happening outside, guess who was right by my side? You are right, Dari. He gave me a very satisfying smile, and I awkwardly smiled back. At that moment, I wish I could just disappear from that place, because I didn't understand what was happening. Why was I feeling uneasy? I started sweating and turned to turn on my car AC, but I realized that it was already on. What was happening? In the midst of it all, cars started moving and I took a very deep sigh of relief as I wind up. I got to the office and I narrated the whole story to Shola, who kept laughing the entire time. Now, Shola and I have been friends for more than I can remember. She is the sister I never had. Now, back to Dari. After work, Shola and I walked out of the office, and when we were talking, she suddenly stopped and asked me to look in front. There was Dari, standing right in front of my office as if he was waiting for someone. This time, I walked right up to him and asked, "Are you still stalking me?" He smiled, and my heart melted. Whoa. I hated what was happening. He said seeing me in traffic that morning was not a coincidence. He said it's something he has been praying for. He became funny, and before I realized, I was laughing at a word or two that he was saying. Dari was obviously carrying me to where I didn't know. But does it end here? Even I do not know.